and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be, well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Norman Powell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Hero in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 2. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Miami.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Powell, a screen on Carter. Wiggins, and then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Here's Suggs. And we're about a minute into the first. Carter against Adebayo. Suggs outside, fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Banchero. Off target from the baseline.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Powell sets a screen to the paint. Banked it in off the glass.
Making the smart play there. Wiggins passes it off to a guy with a better shot off the pick and roll.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Magic head coach. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. BA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Mitchell against Carter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Fans, get ready for your
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, BA, only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 6, picked by Carter. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Here's Hero, and he jams it home with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Mitchell against Suggs. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Wiggins outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero against Wiggins. Here's De Silva. Suggs surveys the D. Picked by Carter. Suggs, no good. Heat leading by 6. Outside Mitchell. Inside, here's Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Outside Bane. Suggs with a screen on Hero. Here's Bane. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Magic trail by 8. Banchero outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Bane. He's guarded by Hero. Banchero outside. Back to Bane. And here's Suggs. Checked by Mitchell. From behind the arc. And it's Suggs with the 3. Suggs has got 5 now.
A solid jump shooter. Now the defense has to get up on Suggs or that's going to happen.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for De Silva. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bane. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Jaquez is subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Bataze tucks it last. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. Back to Powell. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Miami, no good that time either. Magic trail by 5. The 17-footer. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Here's Jaquez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5. And Carroll with it. He takes it in. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
He got a piece of it. Here's Suggs. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Wiggins outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, wow!
Look out!
A mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Here's the pick. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Here's Suggs. He's got 7. Banchero outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Suggs. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson comes in for Norm Powell. And it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. So it's Miami now. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Where the screen. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
And here's Smith. Adebayo, a screen on Jones. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
They've got Tyus Jones. Desmond Bane is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Bataze in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Bataze with a screen to the middle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Ware. And here's Jaquez. Back to Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Magic trail by 4. Jones, the pass to Bane. Back to Jones. On the wing, Isaac. He shoots a 3. The rebound by Ware. Pass to Larson. Miami moving it around. Here's Jaquez. Here's Larson. Black defending. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Over to the wing. Over Jones. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Heat lead by 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right side Adebayo. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Adebayo. Bam! Drops the hammer.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
And that one good.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Heat leading by 4. Outside Adebayo. It's rebounded by Batase. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Jones. Now here's Batase. Outside Bane. The Magic need to put one up here. Jones from outside. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. The size and power from Bam inside.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Robinson, he's checked in for Batase. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's the 3. Jaquez, no good. Magic trail by 4. Banchero in the post. Working on Adebayo. And Banchero gets it to go.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. For Orlando, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. It's stolen by Jaquez. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Ware. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Mitchell against Suggs. Banchero outside from downtown. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Adebayo. It's Jaquez on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
The 3 from Bane. And another miss by Orlando.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Adebayo, no good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. Magic trail by 6. Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. It's tipped. Adebayo with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And it's Ware missing. Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And another miss by Orlando. Heat leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Outside Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen, tipped away, and stolen by Banchero. Running the floor, Banchero.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Robinson. De Silva comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Black. Miami also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Ware. Powell comes in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Larson. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Jones. Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. Back to Carter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
A minute 29 left in the half. Banchero in the post. Pounded by Wiggins. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And it's good for 2.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Jones, the pass to Suggs. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Suggs has got 9.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far. Black's checked in for Orlando.
Second team foul.
Orlando on D. It's a 5-point game. Adebayo passes to Hero. The kick out to Wiggins. Clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen away. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Black. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Mitchell. Give him 8. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Wiggins. He's off on the layup. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
50.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, then it's Norman Powell, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Greg.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. Magic trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Banchero against Wiggins. 3-pointer. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Pass to Hero. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero surveys. Here's De Silva. Now covers. And here's Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. Banchero delivers inside.
Yeah, look at Banchero, reminding you he can shoot too.
Miami trailing. Wiggins passes to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Hero. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Suggs. Down low. Boom! Banchero!
Certainly not shocked to see Banchero lighting up the stat sheet.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Heat trail by 3. Wiggins with a screen on Suggs to the inside. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Bane. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Powell finds Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. Bane against Hero. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 9 points now in the second half.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Hero outside. Powell outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen by Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Yes, it's good. Wiggins got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Wiggins is putting together some great numbers. And so far, he's shown no intention of slowing down.
Here's De Silva. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Suggs. He's got 9. Outside Bane. Pass to Banchero. Count that one. Banchero's got 29.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Bane against Hero. Back to Wiggins. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back over to you guys.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists, but last year I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor. Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Here's Hero. Count it, and the foul. It's on Desmond Bane.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for De Silva. And Banchero gets it to go. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And again, no good by Miami. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Wiggins, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Miami moving it around. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins on the attack, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, stunning play by Wiggins. Speeding inside and just rocketing up to the hoop.
Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
Banchero against Wiggins. Banchero outside. The 11-footer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Wiggins finds Jaquez. Wiggins with a screen on Banchero to the middle. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Out to Powell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins drive. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Howard comes in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Suggs. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson comes in for Norman Powell. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Heat. For the lead. Larson, no good. Orlando's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Black outside. And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's his first foul of the game. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Hero. Offensive board, Isaac.
Yeah, that's great defense by Adebayo, making it tough on his opponent.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Isaac with a screen on Hero. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. .51 seconds left in the third quarter. Bataze with a screen to the paint. And Bataze throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Hero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's thoughts on Goga Bitadze?
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Herro without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
And so Herro nails both of them. Orlando trailing here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. There's Howard with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Jaquez with a screen on Bitadze. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Miami Heat, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Tyus Jones is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bane in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Misses the 3. The Heat with the lead. Here's Powell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Isaac. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Orlando?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
So both teams changing it up here gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Orlando. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Man, good whistle, Ware.
Tyus Jones. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Bane. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Right side, Mitchell. Outside, Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. Miami moving it around. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Jones. And here's Bane. The 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game. And a touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Mitchell, 6 to shoot, going inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Zero rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Inside, here's Jovic, and the layup is good off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Suggs. Outside Jones. Launches it. Orlando again missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
My goodness.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Down low. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Wiggins with a screen on Jones. Back to Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Orlando, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Payne surveying the D. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. Shoots over Wiggins. Banchero no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Isaac against Wiggins, and stolen by Banchero. And here comes the break. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Back to Ware. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Suggs outside.
Miami foul.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. De Silva comes in for Jones. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. Banchero outside. Counted. Banchero's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Wiggins from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Hero. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo is screen on Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes. Adebayo's got 22.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Suggs with a screen on Hero. Bane fires! 19-footer is good!
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. Rebounded by Adebayo. Miami trailing. Now Mitchell. Now Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
Now Suggs. Here's De Silva. Outside Bane. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Wiggins with a rebound. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Powell. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And Carroll in the post. Wiggins on him. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Adebayo. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, with the game on the line, Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
And Carroll outside. Now Carter.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. Here's Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Fires the three. Bane with the rebound. Suggs. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hero against Bane. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Hero! Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now Powell, outside Wiggins. Hero! And the 3 misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.